What's your name?
My name is Jasdeep. Pavna.
Robert. Are you guys in relationships?
No,
Why do you think you're single?
I feel like I'm looking for a person that want to marry. I always look for a relationship to get married, not just to like time pass. For that, it does take a lot of time to find the right person.
How old are you?
27.
When do you think is the right time for a woman to get married? What age?
I don't think there's any right time. It's the time when you find the right person.
Preferably, when would you want to get married?
I do want to get married before 30.
How come?
Because like I already have my career, so what's left now? I want to start my life, so because I do want to have kids, because I study in the nursing field. It's better to have kids in your early age, and I want to have the right person, so that's why.
What's more important, your family or your career?
Both. I mean, I would always choose my family first, because the reason I made my career because of my family, so they come first always.
But when you're married, do you want the man to take control of the finances?
Like, do you mean like 50-50?
No, he is the leader, 100%.
I would love it, because the thing is, when it depends on the situation too. Like when I am taking care of the kids, it's okay, he can take care of everything, because I want to give time to my family, to my kids. When it's the time they are all grown up, then I can work too, because I have a career. And the reason why I made career, because I want to work too. I just don't want to be lazy and stay home. But when it's the time for my kids, he can take care of it. That's fine.
Can't you stay busy at home doing duties around the house?
You can be busy, but you need a life. I am not a person who just like to sit at home, because if I had to sit at home, I could be just graduated from high school and stay home. But I made a career so I can meet people, I can explore. I want to grow in my career too. It's not like I'm just going to sit there. In the meantime, why I'm staying home, because it's for my kids, not for myself or anything. But once they're grown up, once they're like, okay, they're doing fine, I want to go back, because there's no point for me to sitting home.
So they say that when men make money, it's for them and their family and their children, and when women make money, it's for themselves. Do you think that's
Not
true?
really, not really.
No,
It's
I don't believe in that concept. I feel like money, when you and your partner are like in a boat, right? It's like 50-50. So it's like money goes like to the same household.
Yeah.
So it's not only about me or him, it's about both of us and our family and our kids together.
Why do you think women get turned off when men trying to split the bill or they try to get you to pay for stuff?
I am not one of that women. I don't like when I'm going to a restaurant, I'm happy to split it, but it's not like the men should only be dependent on me all the time. So I will be like, I want everything to be equal all of the time. Yeah.
you should be like sportive for each other,
Yeah.
like it's not like there are some girls who think that way. But we are the girls where we came from, that we made our career first. Why we did it? Because we are looking for someone who's compatible, so we can do 50-50 always. Like why we are in a relationship, like why I found you, when you need me I can't even support you. There's no
Exactly.
way.
I'm
So
happy to support, but
yeah.
in return, I want the same thing too.
But yeah, the thing
Yeah.
is, like, some girls get offended too, like, because these days men, they are not honest. The what thing breaks you when you're doing everything 50-50, and then you find out he was cheating on you. You broke up mentally as well as financially too. Because me, in from my side, I was doing everything, but he was cheating on me. Like it could be from the woman side too. I'm not saying only men, but that's just your destiny too. Sometimes it's like, but I'm totally up to, like, I can support him.
I feel like you should have standards for yourself, and then you should be very like just tell your partner what's your requirements and like just accept it. And like I think you should be both clear what you want so that these things don't happen.
Would any of you be okay with being a sister wife?
No,
No.
we don't believe in that concept.
How come?
No, like
Can
I
you
don't.
elaborate with the sister wife? Like,
A man has multiple wives.
oh
No,
no,
not at
no.
all.
For me.
I was no. See, no, you're asking a wrong girl
Yeah.
that question. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
never. Even if he's a billionaire and he
Yeah.
tells me that,
Even if a guy
I won't.
tell me right now, I'll give you $1 million, I would not even look back.
We
I
don't
need a
need
guy.
money. We
I can work
sugar.
hard for my dreams. I
Yeah.
can buy whatever I want for myself, but I need a guy who's honest. Yeah.
I
So
mean,
you fall in love with his personality compared to his
Yes.
money.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, like,
I mean, I'm not gonna honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I do want a guy who makes. I want a guy who's
Decent
compatible
money.
to me. I will. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna date a guy or marry a guy who's below than my education. I want someone who's compatible.
yeah.
I'm being honest about that. And if it's like he's making more than me, I'm okay with that too. Like it's okay. Like I said, we can support each other, but I'm not gonna go below my standard. That's for sure.
We are nurses, so we studied so hard to become nurses, and I feel like we deserve a good guy. Like, yes, I can support him, but at the meantime, like, I just feel like he should be supporting too. Yeah.
Is it true that most nurses are promiscuous?
No, I don't.
Really?
People say that, but it's not true for everybody.
They say that most promiscuous jobs are like nurses, flight attendants. You understand why they would say that?
I don't know,
No.
honestly. I feel like it's a 12-hour shift, and 12 plus 1 hour extra when you are like fighting with yourself to do your charting, do the paperwork, and you don't have even time to come back. You know, like there's a lot of things going on. And we were actually discussing it last time. Last time we were meeting, like we were saying, you don't know what's gonna happen in next hour. Patient could be coding, patient is dying, family is crying in one room, and in other room they're celebrating for a kid. We don't know what's gonna happen. We are like so emotionally strong and challenged, and if we like if this all thing happen in your house and your room, like your partner is doing all that stuff to you, we're not gonna take it. We are strong. We are already very strong. Our mentality is stronger. Like we're not gonna take cheating. We're not gonna take abusive relationships because we are already strong enough from our work. We just need a decent partner who can support us and who can take care of us.
And also, like I get you said the people say about the jobs, but the thing is, you chose it.
Yeah.
Nobody forced you to go in that career, right? You chose to do that, and you should be. I know there are some days like every day is not the same, specifically in the medical field. But like end of the day, you chose it. You gotta work hard. I feel like if you take your job, it's like, oh, it's a fun job. Let's do what's next. It's a different experience every day. You're gonna like it. It's stressful sometimes, but feel like it's okay. Once you get have experience, you'll be fine.
Do nurses get hit on by patients a lot?
It happened to me one time, but we know our limits.
It does happen.
Compliment you.
It does
They
happen.
compliment you, I think, here and there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does happen to quite often to me a lot of times, but it's okay. It does, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, girls do feel good when somebody compliments you, but the thing is, as long as they don't cross their limits, like, yeah. So I had one patient, he's like, you're making me nervous, so I'm like, okay.
They
He's a Riz god.
They say like we
Yeah,
get intimidated and all
yeah.
that stuff, but we know we are like employees and we know our limits. We cannot cross that thin line.
Yeah.
We know our limits. We know like this is our license, this is our work. We're gonna get our money from here, and like our whole future is dependent on it. And moreover, we have a character. We cannot just like lose it for anything, right?
Like I said, like as long as they don't cross their limits also,
Yeah.
we're okay with it. It's
Yeah.
just to compliment someone, hey, you're pretty, you look nice, you got a good body, it's okay. That means you're working, because I go to gym. Somebody tells me, oh, you look fit. That means, oh, I'm doing something and I'm getting praised for that. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
If I see a guy who's like good looking, he's a good body, I'll be like, hey, you work out, you look nice. What's wrong with that? You can make someone happy. Maybe that person is going through a like heart breakdown, but if saying something can make someone happy, like
Yeah.
that's all we can do, because in today's world we are already going through a lot. It's better to spread smiles.
Yeah.
Would you date a patient if he was like Big Daddy?
No,
No.
I already
not?
we already told you, look,
What if he was like 6'4", ripped?
We make enough money that we can have a good lifestyle. Honestly, we don't need that stuff. Like, I really don't care if you have $1 billion in your bank and you're like reaching out to me just for like having fun for a day or two. I really don't care. I'm making good enough for my survival, and I can like have a good lifestyle, good car. I don't need anything except the emotional availability, which I'm getting from a good guy. Then why would I look for somebody else? You know?
Of course.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about my net worth.
Calm down. Would you let that guy riz you up?
No.
Okay. I just want to tell you, I think you're absolutely gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you so much.
I know you probably hear it all the time at work.
Yeah, I do hear a lot, actually.
I was wondering if I could get your number, maybe?
No, I'm good. I'm seeing someone.
She hates white people.
No,
It's like,
why
not
are you
that.
spreading that?
I'm fucking with you. All right, what's your guys' astrology signs?
I'm Virgo.
Can you guess me?
Scorpio.
I'm Leo.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I hate that one. Really? Didn't I guess that?
Huh?
You said Leo.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
Would you date a Leo girl?
Yeah, if she was pretty and was a nurse.
Oh.